Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. This is the king. This is the King of Weaves, and this is what if Naruto had Madara sealed in him. Part two. Last time we left off with Naruto and Team Seven returning to the Leaf Village, and with the Zabuza and Haku and Inori and his mother and his grandfather. Now, Team Seven was told about the Chunin exams, and Naruto obviously wanted to join. However, he was denied access to the Chunin exams as he was already given the Chunin rank. This was quite surprising to everyone, but Naruto was actually gifted, or not gifted, but given the the Chunin rank because of his strength and what he has done in the final mission, the last mission that they went on. Naruto was ecstatic, but at the same time, he kind of wanted to go through the same test as the rest, but he couldn't do anything now because the Hokage has already decided that he will become the next Chunin. Well, a Chunin. And anywho, now, obviously, Team 7, Sasuke, Tsuki, and Sakura would enter the Chunin exams in 2 weeks. Naruto would help them out, especially with their studies. Well, mostly Tsuki, because Tsuki may be strong, but she's not really good with her well, studies. She wasn't bad, but obviously Naruto thought that she could improve a lot on that, while Sasuke was training with Kakashi for a bit more, and pretty much finishing off the little bits that he had for the Chidori. Yes, he now has the Chidori, and Tsuki now, and now Team 7 would join the, well, Chunin exams. Naruto would continue his training while Team 7 would go through the first and second stage, and his training was actually fighting Madara in his own mind, and Madara would absolutely decimate him. He stood no chance against Madara, especially against Madara's Susanoo, although Naruto has the same exact Susanoo, but Madara is more used to using it and he can use it easily, and Naruto truly stood no chance, as Madara even summoned meteorites in his own mind, which Naruto struggled to get through. Although he did get through them with the Susanoo, it was quite small compared to Madara's. Madara's towered over Naruto's, and Naruto was just doing little little damage to to Madara. Madara told Naruto to calm down, calm his mind, and fight with his head, not with his fists. Obviously, Naruto tried doing that. However, it was too hard for him, and obviously he failed. Naruto will get there. Madara can see that Naruto has been improving a lot. Last time they fought like this, Naruto really just got destroyed in one shot. He could barely even get through the first meteorite, and now he got through multiple, maybe 10. Anywho, now you're probably thinking, how can you just summon meteorites like that? It's Naruto's mind. Madara basically makes Naruto's mind create them in his own mind. And anywho, now, I mean, we've seen a tailed beast form in Naruto's mind, so come on, a meteorite is not too far fetched. Now, obviously, Team 7 goes through the first part of the not academy, but Chunin exams easily, and the second part was a bit harder as Sasuke still got bitten by Orochimaru, but this time Tsuki, showed off a bit of her own strength, and, once Orochimaru said that, Orochimaru was taunting her basically as Sasuke was on the floor. He said that Orochimaru will kill Itachi and her other brother as well, and take their bodies for himself, which pissed off Tsuki to a whole different level. And without knowing, and she would unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan temporarily without even realizing. It was a short burst of power, and just because she loves her family so much, and she doesn't want to lose anyone else. This was the result of Orochimaru's taunting. And anywho, now Tsuki with this new power was able to punch straight through not Madara's, but straight through Orochimaru's rib cage, and she nearly got her fist through his chest, literally. However, Orochimaru realized there was something wrong. Tsuki's Sharingan went back to normal straight after the punch, and although there was a little bit of a little bit of a flick of a Susanoo, but Tsuki didn't even realize herself. She just thought that she became really strong out of nowhere. Anywho, it was like a little rage boost like Gohan gets, but in reality it was her Mangekyo revealing itself. But anywho, Orochimaru would then leave, escape, because he did not want to fight anymore, as clearly the body that he has taken has already been damaged, and quite badly at that as well. Now, Team 7 would still get a scroll and somehow pass the exams. Sasuke still waking up and then fainting with the curse mark. Naruto would then actually, stand up and realize that it's been a few days. He wants to go see his team, how they're doing. Obviously, the preliminaries start on the day Naruto actually came around, and he sees Tsuki's fight. Tsuki basically takes Naruto's place here. Kiba gets absolutely decimated, although Tsuki was injured from fighting Orochimaru, and Naruto hears everything about Orochimaru from Kakashi. Naruto instantly realizes who this is, and Kakashi had his own suspicion too. However, well, he didn't really think about Orochimaru. He thought, like, who's this guy that can just extend his neck like this? Like, he's never seen Orochimaru do that. And then now Naruto knows that this is Orochimaru because just intuition, and he's read a lot about every single Sanin and every pretty much strong person alive right now. He knows a lot about the Hokage as well. And now Sasuke easily wins his fight, and Sakura still draws her fight. Anywho, the two Hyugas would actually fight each other, and here Hinata would still get decimated, and Tsuki jumps in, as Tsuki is actually best friends with Hinata, and well, I say best friends, but they're really good friends. And now Hinata knows that Tsuki likes Naruto. That's why she doesn't really go for Naruto, and she just supported Tsuki from afar. But she mostly likes Rock Lee. And now, obviously, she tells Neji that she's going to destroy him in the next fight, and she's going to show him that fate doesn't matter. As the Neji says that the Hyuga are the best clan, they have the best dojutsu, and thus fate says that he will win. Obviously, clearly not. He does not know who he's fighting. Anywho, now obviously the preliminaries are over by now. Rock Lee still gets annihilated, and then the 1 month training would begin, and Jiraiya would return to the village, and he would find out that Naruto is not in those training exams. He would wonder why he is not in the finals, because he didn't go to the Hokage straight away. He actually went to check the board where he says who the finalists are, and he saw that Naruto wasn't even in the preliminaries, which confused him. Was Naruto not strong enough? Did his team not just pass or something? So he went around to the Hokage and he asked him. The Hokage told him that Naruto's already a Hokage. Naruto's already a Chunin, and his team, two people are in the finals from his team. Jiraiya asked why. How's he already Chunin? Did he what's going on here? Then he tells him that Kakashi recommended him to become Chunin already, so because his team was special, and in a good way, by the way, and it was made out of 4 people, and Naruto was just on a whole different tier. And if he was put in the Chunin exams, he would easily win it without even trying at all. Jiraiya was very interested with this development in the story, as he thought that Naruto would be someone who would have had no one to train with. That he thought everyone, after hearing what the Hokage told him, he thought everyone hated him and was scared of him. Thus, he thought Naruto never really had a teacher like that. But clearly he did, and that was Madara Uchiha. Obviously, he was very confused, but once he found Naruto on a hill, he asked Naruto, what's going on? How's he already a Chunin? Obviously, Naruto doesn't even know him, but they meet each other, and he explains that he's his godfather, and he doesn't tell him who his parents are yet. Nor does Madara tell Naruto who his parents were, as he still doesn't know how to talk to Naruto about everything. And now, he doesn't know how to talk to Naruto about everything because he instigated their deaths, literally. Anywho, now Naruto does not. He does want to know who his parents are, but he doesn't ask because he knows that he would have told him straight away if he wanted to say it. Anyways, now obviously Jiraiya offers training to Naruto, which Naruto takes gladly. However, he wants someone else to train with them too, as she's training alone right now. Obviously, Tsuki joins Naruto in training, and the two pretty much become a bit like rivals. And anywho, now they grow strong with each other, and Tsuki also is able to summon one of the toads, not Gamabunto, because Naruto summoned him first. As then she summons the green one, and that not the green one, but like turquoise and that. The one that has the 2 katanas. That one. Yeah, that one. Yeah. 100%. Anyway. Obviously, the training ends with the Naruto showing off the Rasengan and also adding a chakra nature to it at this point, and Jiraiya realizing that this is what Minato meant by completing the Rasengan, and so he does too. And there is chakra transformation too, which may allows him to transform the Rasengan. Tsuki is intrigued by this Rasengan thing, and so she wants to learn it too, and she tries, and within a week she gets it easily, especially because of Sharingan as well. And her one's just a different color, in it. Her one's more of a darker blue than Naruto's, although Naruto's already darker than Minato's, I'm pretty sure. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just a Rasengan, in it. And anywho, now, obviously, the Chunin exam finals begin. Tsuki absolutely decimates Neji with ease, and Neji is completely changed, having respect for Tsuki as well now. And anywho, now, the next fight should have been Sasuke's, but he's arriving late. But because the lords want to see him fight the most, because he's like, you know, like he after Itachi, it should be him who inherits the Uchiha clan. So, he's technically the leader right now of the remaining Uchiha clan, which is basically him and his sister. But she don't care. She's not gonna listen to him like that. And then now, obviously, uh, Sasuke's fight gets postponed, and next is the Shikamaru versus Temari, which obviously Shikamaru wins, and this time he actually does want to win because he still wants to be seen by Naruto like a rival, and not a rival, but someone on par with Naruto. Naruto already knows that Shikamaru could be on par with him, and clearly now he is, because brain-wise, Shikamaru is way smarter than Naruto easily, and anywho now. Next is Shino, and because Temari lost, Shino's fight goes on, and Shino, it was actually a draw, so they both lost. And anywho, now next is Sasuke. Sasuke arrives and he fights Gaara, and Gaara and Sasuke have a pretty equal fight, and in the end, Sasuke still does the same thing, which triggers the leaf attack. Obviously, the third Hokage is trapped in with the Orochimaru, and then now Naruto follows after Sasuke as he's ordered by Kakashi to do so, and so he goes after Sasuke. In the end, Naruto and Tsuki fight Gaara together, and Naruto befriends Gaara and by summoning Gamabunta and basically transforming him into the Nine Tails, which makes, well, although obviously Naruto could have done it without Gamabunta, he didn't want to arose, or no, well, he don't want to make it suspicious that he's hiding more power, which he is. Madara inside, he was cracking up. Literally, is like he transformed the toad into you. Are you like, what's going on, bruv? And then now, obviously, yeah, the Nantos is pissed. He's like, how dare he compare me to a toad? And then now, obviously, then the Uchiha, sorry, the leaf attack finishes as the Hokage seals away the arms of Orochimaru, and then Orochimaru escapes, the Hokage dies, and Naruto goes off on his own to go find the Tsunade because everyone else is injured. Tsuki's injured from her fights. Sasuke is very injured from his fight against Gaara, or the half Shikage Gaara. Then, now, obviously the Hokage is dead, so they need a new Hokage, and Jiraiya already declined. And now, once they find, well, before they find her, obviously Itachi does visit the Leaf Village with Kisame, and puts Kakashi in a genjutsu, and now Kakashi is in a coma. Now they really need Tsunade, and Sasuke and Tsuki go after Itachi, and Sasuke attacks Itachi as they find Naruto with Itachi, and Itachi pretty much puts Sasuke in the genjutsu as Tsuki helps out Naruto fight Kisame. Yes, Kisame is actually fighting Naruto this time, and Naruto and Tsuki are kind of overpowering him, although Naruto is not trying at all. Itachi was quite surprised that his sister and Naruto were pretty much putting up a fight and actually kind of defeating Kisame. But obviously Kisame, as he was about to go all out, was stopped by Guy and Jiraiya appearing, and the two escape. Obviously, now after the escape, Sasuke is taken back to the village. Tsuki wants to remain with Naruto, but Naruto says that she should stay with Sasuke, as he's injured and everything. And then now Naruto goes and finds Tsunade, and here once she badmouths all the Hokage, he gets very pissed off. He shows to Tsunade that he's not a fool, and Jiraiya's not a fool. None of the Hokage were a fool. Clearly, he was able to defeat her, even if she was drunken. Even if she wasn't, and he was quite pissed. He was going to try here, and pretty much bait himself out if he had to go down that way. Obviously, Naruto was easily able to overpower Tsunade in that state and put her down, literally kicking her back, and she's on the ground, and she's like, "Wow." Anywho, now, obviously, Naruto, Tsunade, Shizune, and the Jiraiya do return the next day, but on the way, they are actually attacked by Orochimaru. He instigates a fight with Tsunade, and Tsunade says tells them to stand back as she tries to take on Kabuto. Obviously, her fear of blood coming in the way, and Naruto pretty much saving her with his own hand without using any jutsu to actually show her that blood is not scary and she needs to get over this fear if she wants to become Hokage. Obviously, she gets over the fear and she punches Kabuto right in the face as the two snakes, they literally just disappear. They literally escape as soon as possible. Now they make their way back, and obviously they're greeted by Haku, which who makes a really good impression on Shizune. Obviously, that she falls in love literally. And now, anywho, now obviously Tsunade becomes the fifth Hokage, and she heals everyone that needs healing. Sasuke still challenges Naruto to a fight, as he clearly thinks that Naruto's hiding something, and Naruto says that he's not going to fight someone who's injured. It's unfair for him to fight Sasuke at this point. I cracked my finger so bad. And then now, obviously, Sasuke does attack Naruto with the Chidori, which Naruto puts Sasuke down to the floor literally instantaneously, and he says he's not going to fight him. Full stop. As Sasuke realizes that Naruto is a lot stronger, as Naruto held him down to the ground, and Sasuke was struggling to get up. He could barely move, and Naruto's grip was extremely strong, clearly showing him that Naruto is much stronger than he is, and he needs to do something about it. Anywho, now obviously Sasuke goes off on his own, and Kakashi has seen the scene and is like, "Don't worry, I'll go after him." As he body flickers away to the Sasuke who's sitting on a tree and pretty much ties him up. Obviously, Sasuke then asks him, "What's he doing here?" And Kakashi basically tells him his little story, saying that there's no point of revenge is not the way to go. He's seen way too many people do it and fail and just end up dead. Obviously, Sasuke then says, if I killed everyone that you cared for, maybe you'd understand where I'm coming from. But then Kakashi tells him, everyone that he did care for is already dead. He's a bit late. Obviously, this caused something, Sasuke is like, damn. But anyways, I'm just saying that scene was so cold. It's like, I was like, that's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. And then now, we would go on to see Sasuke escape. Well, Sasuke actually leave the village with the Sound Four, and here no one really finds him until later. So the fights with the Sound Four would begin a bit later, and they would be much further behind once they found out. Naruto didn't even know. Naruto was not told yet, as the team left immediately as soon as they found out through a letter that Sakura found, and a team was made as soon as possible. Naruto could not be found as he was in a mountain training by himself. Naruto, once he was found, he was told, and he's like, I'm gonna go out straight away, as he goes top speed trying to find, Sasuke. Obviously, he arrives to see Choji fighting on his own against Jugo or something. I don't know his name. But anyway, he tries to help, Choji, but Choji says to just go forward and find Sasuke. And as he keeps going, he sees different people fighting different guys, and eventually it's just Kimimaro he's following, and Kimimaro actually stops as he feels Sasuke coming out. And once Sasuke comes out, Naruto looks at Kimimaro and Sasuke and tells Sasuke to wait. And obviously, as he says that, Sasuke leaves as Kimimaro attacks Naruto. Naruto and Kimimaro have a pretty good fight. It's actually quite equal. Kimimaro goes into his first state of the curse mark, and this is where the Sand Trio arrive, with Lee coming a bit late as well, and Lee taking on, for curse mark 1, Kimimaru, who's basically crippled at this point. His curse mark is gone, and Gaara helping out as well. Naruto would go after Sasuke as he sees Sasuke with Orochimaru Kabuto on top of Madara's head. Naruto is standing on top of Hashirama's head, which is kind of ironic that he has Madara inside of him. But anywho, now Naruto tells Sasuke not to leave, as it's not worth going with the Orochimaru's power. Naruto can help him, Kakashi can help him, the Hokage can help him, even Jiraiya can help him more than Orochimaru. Orochimaru is a bad person to go with, he's not worth it. Sasuke goes into his second state of the curse mark, and he says that he's not going to listen to Naruto, and this is where Naruto will fall, as Sasuke attacks Naruto. Naruto starts defending. He's on the defensive, just like in the final fight that they had in the Valley of the End. I think in the final valley, not the Valley of the End. Final valley, like in the original series at the end of Naruto Shippuden. But no, it's like that at first. But Naruto then starts attacking, realizing that, you know, if he does not attack, he's going to be overpowered and killed. Sasuke was clearly trying to kill him, and here he doesn't have that kind of power that he did in the Final Valley yeah. And then now, obviously Naruto and Sasuke are equal in strength right now, until Naruto starts overpowering Sasuke just a tiny bit, which eventually turns into a one-sided fight towards Naruto. Well, all the odds against Sasuke. And then now, Naruto was about to end the fight, but Orochimaru and Kabuto came in the way and helped out Sasuke by kicking Naruto away. Although Orochimaru has no arms, he's still quite useful, as obviously he's able to summon the snake, and Naruto is on the losing end now, as Sasuke and Kabuto are pretty strong. Kabuto was actually like Tsunade's level, and now he has to fight both Kabuto and Sasuke, who Sasuke is pretty much stronger than Tsunade at this point, let's be honest. If she's, I shouldn't say that. Stronger than Kabuto at this point. Don't take the last bit, alright? I don't want to instigate some next argument, yeah, because it's gonna be long for me. Anyway, because allow it. Anyway, now, because someone's gonna say Tsunade punched through a flipping Susanoo, Sasuke cannot do that at this point of the story. Yes, it's true. She is not stronger than Tsunade. If she goes into 100 seal, 100 sealing jutsu or whatever, and 100 healing jutsu seal, I allow it. The Byakugo seal in that. Come on, I'm butchering every name possible, bruv. And anyway, now Naruto then actually uses his Sharingan to blow them back. Literally, as he turned on his Sharingan, or activated his Sharingan, a gust of wind came out of Naruto, literally around Naruto, protecting him. And literally, Sasuke was baffled. He's like, how'd you have the Sharingan? You have a lot of explaining to do, Naruto. Naruto says that he has no explaining to do, and he's going to lose here. As he says that, obviously, something catches him off guard. It was actually Jugo. Before I said that, Choji versus Jugo, I was wrong. And that was Jirobo. Jugo is the guy that was with Sasuke and gave him that curse mark, on his Susanoo. That's the guy. Jugo is actually here, and he stabbed Naruto from behind, literally, as his Sharingan turns off or deactivates, and Naruto was not expecting someone to come behind him. Jugo stabs him with a sword, and Naruto falls to the ground, and Sasuke was going to kill him, but then he was like, yeah, there's a lot of things to answer. Let's go, Orochimaru. As he says that, he basically leaves as Tsuki arrives and sees Naruto in this state, and her Mangekyo Sharingan activates completely now with her eyes bleeding, and Kakashi arrives as well, and Kakashi sees this kind of eye too. And anywho, now Naruto did not lose to Sasuke. Sasuke was gonna lose, as if Naruto tried just a bit harder, he was going to destroy everyone there, even Jugo, but he got caught off guard as he was enraged with Sasuke. And he even cut off contacts with Madara at that point because Madara was getting in his head. He was telling him, "No, you have to do this and that. You're letting your emotions take control," which created a little bit of conflict between Naruto and Madara. But Madara understood that this was going to happen nonetheless. This is Naruto he's talking to, and then now the Naruto's mostly told him, this is Naruto, this is not you, this is not your brain, this is not your body, this is nothing like this. He has no person. His personality is completely different to yours. He's his own person. Even if you told him to stop there, he wouldn't have done that. Thus, you were in the wrong. You should let Naruto do his own thing. Obviously, he didn't. Madara already felt someone coming behind him, and he couldn't tell Naruto at that point because he cut his contacts. And he realized that maybe if he should shut up in the beginning of the fight, which would have turned out the same way to this right now, he could have warned Naruto, and Naruto would have won the fight or not even got stabbed that badly. Naruto did get stabbed near the heart. It was mostly the chest, but near the heart. Thus, he needed an operation. And then once he woke up, he was told to give up on Sasuke. Naruto said no, he won't. He was going to bring him back. He is going to bring him back, and that's where Shippuden ends. I hope you'll enjoy the please. Not Shippuden. That's where part 1 ends. Hope you'll enjoy the please. Stay safe. This was the King of Weaves here, and the Madara Kings. You're dismissed, and peace.